Somebody deeply wants to have a productive, forward-moving conversation with you. These are collective takes what resonates. For a lot of you here, this is love. For a lot of you, it is love. For a lot of you, it's business. There is absolutely a mix of a couple of different collectives for this message. The thing that resonates all as being part of the same thing is communication your way, it being pure intentioned, having a peaceful outcome for everyone involved. There will be a deep amount of explaining on your side, another person explaining on their side, and listening on both people's ends. So, what this reading is doing for you is getting you just a little inty tinty witsy bitsy more ready for that conversation, if you will. So this person, they want you to know one thing. The opportunity, if this is a love dynamic, they don't want your money. They don't want anything that you have. They desire your soul. This person is coming with peace and doesn't have a hidden motive. If this is involving money, aka that business aspect, this is a peaceful partner. This is an individual who has pure intentions and sees you can combine your forces to make more. You are financially free. You can truly help others. They are financially free. They can truly help others. And then you combine your forces. And this could be more than one person. This could even be a new job opportunity for a company that actually truly respects its employees and gives proper health care and benefits, etc. These are collective. You take what resonates. But no matter what, this is a productive, lucrative opportunity in both finances and emotional wish fulfillment. This is all representation for love, this reading for you. It is stating that same frequency of fulfillment that will be made with money, etc., is equivalent to the peace and also stability this dynamic has. So, Spirit is saying stay open to communication. How is this conversation going to go? I'm being told this is how you have to hold your confidence, your reassurance of self, and not get faded away in what should be said or talked about, etc. All right. Well, Spirit's stating you have to make sure you do a balance of being assertive and also, in a sense, soothing or docile, if you will. When we try to navigate too much one way or the other, that's what causes imbalance, misunderstandings, and conflict in situations, conversations, etc. You have to do a balance of making sure you are honoring your divine masculine energy by being assertive with your words, setting your lines, not going ahead and agreeing on an exchange rate if this is the money type of situation, or signing up for a new job, not going ahead and belittling your worth by taking less. You see? But if you just say it that way, it's not going to go in your favor. You have to make sure your presentation doesn't overspeak your words. Somebody that's in touch with their masculine energy, no matter their gender, that's just simply your willpower, your go-getter attitude, your self-composure within, can ace this with no problem. Can understand how to be in control of their emotions and their actions and their influence. So they're stating you do have to be assertive, but also be yourself. Humorous, active, positive, forward movement thinking, with also being able to talk about what roller coaster bumps could happen any misunderstandings there's been in the past, if there has been, what both parties involved are to gain from this. And I sense Spirit stating they would not allow this person to get across their barrier if the shield they carried wasn't meant to protect the greater good. AKA, they would not allow somebody with pure intentions even feel so comfortable to enter your gate. So, they see you, this opportunity or this person, take it as it resonates, sees you as the go-to person. You're very private. It is not easy to understand what's going on in your head. It is not easy to understand even exactly what's going on in your life. I sense that you're a person that understands that boundary of personal and professional life. Another thing though is that's a great thing. No matter if this is love or if this is about business, these individuals have some form done their homework on you, if you will, and they see you're a person of your word, that you don't belittle others, that you handle confrontation, uncomfortable situations with grace and ease. People around you have nothing bad to say, really. If somebody doesn't like you and you've given them no reason, they just are like, I just don't like them, or etc. It is because you activate growth, and activation is growing pains, and growing pains can be mistaken. The growing pains can be mistaken as triggers when it's really you're an activator. Another thing I channel from this is if they've done their homework on you, if you will, if they've asked advice, if this is a love situation, if they've asked advice from their friends or family members, etc., if this is business and they've talked to their other coworkers, colleagues above, etc., on what way forward, making a decision with you for communication or etc., those individuals stated, I get good vibes. If this is worth it, if this is a love situation, if this is worth it to you, then you should go for this. If it's a business situation, career, hey, you feel like there's something different about them. They got that spark, the type of person, when you hire them, it's like hiring 3 workers from the amount of effort you give. There's somebody who's going to equal our energy exchange. Go forward with them. Spirit's wanting you to know nobody is trying to get in the way of your fruition. And if that were to change in the future, somebody trying, they don't have the chance if you don't give them the power. So, be willing to not only discuss the light, but the dark night of the soul of well. You've learned, if this is a business, you've learned from the past when you caved. The best point, when you get a new job, etc., when you're in an interview, that is the best point of making your agreements for pay rates, for time on and off your schedule, for what you will provide to a company and what you know you are deserving of having as well. Right in the beginnings. That is the perfect time. If this is love, what I really sense in this dynamic is you guys could have in the past really, really bonded on not the most happy aspects of your life. I wouldn't say it's to the intensity of trauma bonding with this individual, but a lot of your jumps and etc., your leaps, your deepest conversations could have been about more of the darker aspects of your history. And Spirit stating with this yin and yang situation, don't be afraid to talk about the light. Don't think you have to you have to dwindle your shine for this person to not feel overwhelmed or try to run away. What I see is have clear communication on your boundaries with love. Hey, this is my schedule. I might not be able to talk to you all the time. I might not be able to see you all the time, but that doesn't mean I don't care about you. This is my love language. This is my receiving love language. This is my giving love language. What are yours? What is your schedule like? Make a balance of both of you setting healthy boundaries, but also keeping it lighthearted. That's what I have for y'all today. The two things we're going to promote today is, one, we're going to do something that I don't normally do. I haven't promoted very much in a long time. So I am an affiliate with GFUEL. I have a discount code you can use on gfuel.com. And if you use this code, you are directly supporting me as well. That discount code is Matthew Ramos 1. You will directly be supporting me, and I'm telling you, GFUEL is amazing. This stuff keeps me charged and going. There's no crashes. There's so many different flavors. I can't express how dope the company is. So, the other thing I like to promote is Twitch. Over on Twitch, every single live stream, I give away a free tarot reading. My Twitch live schedule is 3 days a week minimum, and that would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then the rest of the week, if I have extra time, I randomly go on. I always notify via my community tab on YouTube and on my stories on Instagram/Facebook when I'm randomly going to go live, etc. Follow me on those platforms and you will always be notified when I'm going on live by checking my stories, etc. All you must do to enter the giveaway is watch the active stream, be following me on Twitch, and type in the keyword of the stream. That keyword is always put on my screen, and then you just type it into the chat. I like to make it a different animal guide. So any single animal that I am guided that day and that moment to put as the keyword, it's also a spiritual download in a sense. Everything I do has a spiritual download. That is Twitch at Uncle Bronze Official. That is what I have for y'all today. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.